still B intrinsic geometry, exterior algebra, extended to R3 and R4. R3 over here is a curvilinear coordinates, generalized curvilinear coordinates. And R4 is applied to the theory of relativity, as you're going to see later. Now, B part 3, miscellaneous topics in intrinsic geometry. Attention, extended to extrinsic geometry with R3 over here. Now, B part 2, differentiable manifold. B part 2, this case part 3, lecture 1. This is part 3 now. Product of two vectors, the Lie bracket, the definition of a Lie bracket. Lie bracket is a very, very important tool in the differential manifold. It's a very important tool. Now, the product of two vectors field denoted as, this is a bracket over here, this is a comma in between, is defined, attention now, global definition of the Lie bracket. This is by definition, C equal these two dots over here, x applied to y of f minus y x of f, also called commutator. This f is a function, and yf and x of f are also functions. Thus, we can write yf is equal g. Yf is a function, is a g. Xf is h, which in this case, this leads to xyf, xyg minus yh. Functions. All these are functions. Now, global properties of the Lie bracket. Attention now, or commutator. So, number 1, Lie bracket of the sum of add f plus g. This I call h. So this xy Lie bracket h plus, this case, x of h minus y x of h. That's the definition, okay? Just the blue one, the h. Then x of the yf plus yg minus yxf plus xg. Just copy from here and I wrote over here. You see? Now I can group, you see, f over here and f over there. And I plug here. This is g over here and g over there. Then I can write, in this case, you see this term over here, g and g, f and f. Then you look at here, you see that this is the Lie bracket of f plus Lie bracket of g. So, attention now, the sum f plus g, I can expand of, in this case, of Lie bracket of f plus Lie bracket of g. Now let's move to the property 2. Now it's not sum, that's a product. I still call h over here, then I can expand using the Lie derivative. So xy applied to h, which is fg, minus xx yx f of h, which is fg. So again, I can expand this as a function applied to a product. See, this is a function applied to the product of two functions. F and g are functions. So I just expand, apply the product rule. Product rule here and product rule there. I just will have 4 terms. So just you look at here, expanding here, look at here, expanding here. Now I can group g Lie bracket of f plus f Lie bracket of g. Now the product of fg, I just can expand of g Lie bracket of f plus f Lie bracket of g. That's the property 2. Attention, f and g belong to the C infinity m. What is C infinity m? You have a function, you take infinity derivative, all these results of this derivative, they are a smooth function. That will put C infinity. Now, chi m plus point Lie bracket is called the algebra over this C infinity m. Okay? This is plus, this is times, and this is a Lie bracket. Xm is a points, not one point, but points that belongs to the manifold M. That's called Lie algebra of vector field on M. Attention now, more involved properties of the Lie bracket or commutator. You see the bracket here and the comma over there. Again, xi, xy is minus y of x. You see, just you go to the definition and swap x and y, you see that this is equal minus this, which is asymmetric, okay? Also x, comma x, Lie bracket of x with itself is 0. You see, because you subtract, okay? X, apply x minus x, apply x, so this is 0. Quite easy. So let's go, this number 3, the property number 4. You see, this is very interesting. Looks confused, but it's not. So you just have the permutation. You see x, y, z. You see, after x is y, after y is z, fz is x. Then repeat here easily. Here is a number 1. I just take the first term and develop over here, just easy, because I can expand inside, you see, x, y, in this case, okay? And then the expansion here, I expand again, now there's the exterior bracket over here. So just follow, it's quite easy, you see, the definition. You are studying, you just copy, and see. You see the expansion. Now let's apply the permutation. You see x over here, this is number 2, okay? X over here is y here. Y here, z. Z here, x. You see, f. You just look on the right-hand side, you still apply the permutation. You see, now it's quite easy now. You just look at here and apply the permutation and repeat. Likewise, number 3, you just look at here, okay, and apply the permutation. For instance, here's y, here's z. Here's z, here's x. This is x, this is y, and this is f. Minus. You just look at, you see, and repeat. Z. After, you see, x, y, z, x, y, z. You see, it's cyclic. So after z is x, y is z, and x is y. You look at that and repeat. Okay, that's easy. Okay, this is a color. Blue cancel with this, with the blue over here. Green will cancel with the green. Okay, red will cancel with red. So if you add 1 plus 2 plus 3, you get the Jacobi identity. Okay, you just add this term plus this term plus this term. These terms leads to 0, which I call Jacobi identity. Now, property 5. F of x, g of x apply to only a single function. Okay? Again, you apply the definition and see on the right-hand side. See, easy. Now I can work with 2 terms. I separate here on this term, I call A and B. Now, f of x will in this case, okay, will operate in 2 functions, g and y of h. You just look and see it, you see? How easy. You see, f of x operate in two functions, g and y of h. Likewise, y will operate on f and x of j. You just expand this and write. So I separate, okay, this term a and this term b. You see, I just expand. Just look at here, write on your paper, and see and compare. Likewise b, this is a minus sign here. Now I'll add a plus b. You see, a minus, okay, plus b is negative. So this plus minus this term over here. You just add. Then you come up to this case, this term plus this term minus this term minus this term. You just copy a plus b, and you just move to there and write down. Now I can group. You see, f and g here, this case, this I have fg. You see, it's clear. See, fg, this x, yh minus y, xh, which is just the lib bracket, you see, of h. Fg, lib bracket of h. You see, you have fg over here, you see, and fg over here. You just look at here. See, look, fg here and fg here. You see, this is the blue one. Okay, so let's put that's a color for you to see it clear. Okay, this fg. I just group on this term over here, which is fg, the lib bracket of h. So the solution of this property is the lib bracket fx, gx applied. Applied here, it's better to see application where. You see, application in this case on